Okay, I am both nervous and excited to be making this video and posting. Excited because it's been a long time coming. I've been wanting to do this for a very long time, but I'm never alone. And I just so happened to be in a situation last minute, unexpected, where I ended up with like a few minutes, no baby, empty car seat, no teenager, no 8-year-old, and my hubby's at home, so I'm finally able to do it. And but I'm a little nervous because we live in this like time of influencers and vloggers, and that's just not what this is. Like, I ain't got the time, I ain't got the resources. It's just this, my phone, me talking to it, and then putting it out into the universe. But there's a couple reasons why I'm doing it. Mainly, I'm excited and I want to share it with somebody, and I want to kind of just like be proud of something that I'm doing and feel really good about it and put it out into a place where I feel like I can trust the space I'm putting it into. And Facebook is a great spot for me because it's filled with people that have known me for a while. I don't just have random people, I don't do any other social media. Like, this is it for me. So these are people within my circle, whether it be personally, professionally, or family. And so it's something that's going on in my life and that I just want to share. And also accountability wise, like, I just feel more like if I say it, then it makes it real, and it just kind of gives me more ownership, and I'm going to be more motivated to like get it done. So, although I've been doing pretty good. So here's what it is. If you know me at all, you know that like weight loss has just been a journey for me. It's like I used to blog about it before vlogging was a thing, before it all exploded all over YouTube and stuff like that, and TikTok and all the things. Blogging was a thing, and I had a blog. I tried to blog because I was like, that's just who I am. I think I just have to like put it out there into the universe, and it just helps me like process all the feelings that come along with this journey. And I was really consistent about it for a while, and then I fell off, which is the story of my life. I'm a yo-yo dieter. It's been my, like, just since the dawn of time. And I've always struggled with my weight. I was born a 10-pound plus baby. So I legit was just always a bigger girl. I've always been a bigger girl. I was a chubby little toddler, and I never really lost it. That baby fat stuck with me. And even after like all the crucial like puberty and all the little adolescence and just growing up into a teenager and all that, and then I got pregnant very young and gained all that weight, and then really went into a different phase of my life where I was struggling with like depression and being alone, and raising Jeremiah on my own. And I took all that on emotionally, and I dealt with it with food. That's how I coped. I'm an emotional eater. That's my whole story. And basically, I've just tried so many different things, and I never really found something that stuck until I met Danny. And Danny taught me how to count calories. He taught me that it's science. It's easy. Like, you have this much calories to work with because of your height and because of your weight and because you're a female. And if you put in this much work, you burn this much calories and you lose weight that way. And it's just what it is. And if you stick to the formula, you can't mess it up. Like, you will lose weight. And I did. And then I would get pregnant again. And that was just my pattern. It was like a cycle. And I would lose 35 and then I would gain 60. And then I would lose 30 and then I would gain 70. And it just kept happening. And so here I am again. And I'll say this much. I had a baby a year and a half ago, and I got to a place where I was the heaviest I'd ever been in my life this past year, and it was a very scary moment of stepping on that scale and seeing a number that I had never seen before, and I just broke. Like, it broke me. Not because of like a beauty standard, but because I want to be healthy, and I've always been trying to chase a healthy lifestyle. Always. And there were just times where I didn't want to put in the work, or I had the motivation but not the discipline, or whatever it is. The stars have never aligned, but I'm finally doing it. And I'm so excited because I'm finally seeing results again, and it's been a very long time since I've seen results. And I'm doing what I love to do, which is run. So I found that when I met Danny, I just would go to the gym and I would run 3 times a week, and it was very aimless. Like, I didn't know how long, I didn't know how to train, I didn't have the right kind of shoes. I would just run. But that was what I found a passion in, and I was pretty good at it. And then I got stuck in all those cycles and stuff. And then if you know, then you know that in 2017, I fractured both my ankles. And it was like the universe's cruel joke to me, because I feel like that's how it's always been. That's what my journey has always been, is when I'm finally ready mentally and physically capable and I'm going and I'm doing it, something always happens. I get pregnant, or I break both my ankles. And it put me out for 8 weeks. I was casted, and then I was casted in wrong, like at the wrong angle. So then I developed like plantar fasciitis afterwards. Like, it was the perfect storm. Like, everything that could have gone wrong went wrong, and it completely derailed me. I allowed it to derail me, and I fully understand that. But I thought I was done. Like, every time I tried to get back to running, it was too painful. I couldn't do it. I had to go to physical therapy, which cost money. All of that to say, and that was in 2017, so that was 5 years ago or more. And then I had Mariana, so I just, within the last 3 to 5 months, feel like I've gotten back to my usual self, right? Ladies, you get it? Pregnancy and postpartum really changes everything, mentally and emotionally and physically. You're just not the same for a while. And I finally feel like I've settled back into a better place. And then I had that rude awakening on the scale. And right before the new year, right before the holidays, I was just scrolling on Facebook, and I saw a friend of mine named Stacy, who I knew in the church. I met her in my former church in a small group, and she had posted about a success at the end of her 2023. She posted this picture, and she's standing in a T pose, with her arms out, and all along her arms are all these medals. And she's like, I did it. I ran a 5K every month of 2023. And she doesn't even know that I'm saying that I'm putting her out there like this, but hey, Stacey. She inspired me, and I immediately commented. I was like, oh my gosh, I'm so inspired. Thank you for sharing this, and congratulations. That's amazing. What an accomplishment. And she messaged me, and we started talking about it, and she just kind of kickstarted this mindset that had been asleep for a while. And so I'm doing it. I was like, you know what? If you're okay with it, I would like to join you on this journey, and I want to do what you did. And I'm going to find that passion of mine again. And, she was so sweet. And she's like, I'm willing to walk with you through this. And whatever that may look like, we thought we were we'll meet after the holidays, because the holidays are nuts. And we both have families. So we'll meet after the holidays, and we'll talk about it, and we'll talk about what that's going to look like. And even if that means hey, we're going to train separately, but you do your thing and I do my thing, but we text each other, or whatever it is, that's what we're going to do. And that's what we're going to stick to. And we've been doing it. And I've been on the treadmill, and I've been training, and I'm doing it, guys. I'm going to do my first 5K on Saturday. I've never run a 5K before, but I'm doing it. And January is going to be checked off. And so I'm here to document this journey. That's what I'm doing. Call it a resolution, whatever you want to call it. I think it's a lifestyle change, and I'm so excited. And I'm so scared, because my biggest fear is that I'm going to fail. And I've already cried about it at least 6 times. But the big thing is that at the end of the year, I have agreed to run the Rock and Roll half marathon with her. So I have a full year to train for a half marathon. What is happening? I'm the heaviest I've ever been in my life. I'm the heaviest I've ever weighed in my life. And I'm going to run a half marathon in December. Who is she? It's me. So I'm excited. I started training. I downloaded apps. I bought new shoes. I've been doing research. Like, this has been going on for weeks. And so, yeah, I'm finally posting the video, but I want this to be like I'm going to be keeping people up to date on the journey if you're interested. This is huge for me. Like, it's really going to change my life. I'm not going to cry. I might cry. I might cry. It's just, it is rocking my world already because I feel in my heart of hearts, like, that I'm going to do it. Even if I'm walking most of it on Saturday, I'm still gonna do it. So, like, not going for any like PRs right now. You know, right now I'm just like completion, just completing the race, just finishing, just crossing that finish line. And I am so grateful to Stacy. She doesn't even realize like how impactful like sharing her story was for me. And another great reason for me to be able to do this and share it, because like, women, we struggle, but we don't want to talk about it. Sometimes we do. I don't know. But sometimes in my close little circle, you know, I've seen dear friends like just break down about like how they're feeling about their health or how they're feeling. And like, it's hard. It is so hard. And like, people who don't have to work as hard to like, no, that's not true. I shouldn't have said that. Erase that. I didn't say that. Everyone works hard, I'm sure. Like, I don't think people are just fit. They're not just born fit. People work hard to stay healthy and fit. I just wish there was more understanding about people who are overweight and who really struggle. It's like 70% mental, the battle to lose weight. Sometimes it's a battle just standing in the kitchen to not open the fridge or to not go into the pantry, you know, and it's just all going to change. And I'm just so excited. I have 3 babies. I have 3 kids. And like, this is about longevity and like, sure, fitting into a nice pair of pants for the first time in a very long time is just a plus. I think like naturally, because I'm changing my lifestyle, I am going to lose weight, and that's going to be a perk. But ultimately, like, I just want health, and I want to be able to like go up a flight of stairs and not be out of breath. I want to be able to like run next to my kid on the bike and like go on hikes and do what I love and not hide or back away from it because I feel like my body's against me. You know, like, my body has done amazing things, like really amazing things. Like, and I love it. I've learned to love it and appreciate every scar, every stretch mark, every roll. And like, I like my shape and all of that. It's not even about like wanting to, it's my cellulite. Like, no, it's so much about the health and just changing my relationship with food and teaching my kids and passing that. I have a little girl now, you know, but also my young men, like the boys that are going to grow up and be these men, and like how they're going to view health and what habits am I giving them to take in their life. You know, men and women alike struggle with obesity and overeating and gluttony and all this stuff. And so there's so much to it. There's so many layers. And I'm excited to do this. It feels like such a huge weight off of me to finally get it off and onto like a recording that I'm going to post soon. So if you want to encourage, if you want to do it also, if you just want to watch, like sit back quietly and just be like, woo, go you, then yay, thank you. And I'm excited. I will give updates. Saturday's my race, my first race. Oh my gosh. I'll let y'all know how it goes. Bye.